Hello everyone, welcome to English Now. We have come up with the exercise session in which we're going to discuss the adjective exercise with solutions, and the questions will be of advanced level. This video is going to be useful for students who are going to write the exams and spoken English learners as well. They're also going to be benefited with the same. So let's talk. We're going to do now the quick revision what an adjective is. So let's talk about that, so that you're able to reach out to your answer. So, an adjective is a word that describes, qualifies, or gives more information about a noun or a pronoun. So, any word that gives more information about noun will be adjective. After doing this, we're going to talk the questions. There are a total of 13 questions we are going to come up on your screen. You have to read them carefully, attempt your answers, and in the end, we are going to discuss the solution and explanation of the same in detail. So let's talk the questions. The question 1 says, identify the emphasizing adjective in the sentence. This topic, emphasizing, we've discussed in the previous video as well. It was sheer luck that saved the company from bankruptcy. You have to find emphasizing adjective. Which word is emphasizing adjective? Again, you have to remember emphasizing is putting a kind of pressure on the noun. Now question 2 we've had is choose the correct option. This is the very book I was searching for. So you have to select which kind of adjective it is. There is. These are the options on your screen. Demonstrative adjective, emphasizing adjective, descriptive or interrogative adjective. Now question 3 we are going to discuss, which says identify the exclamatory adjective in the sentence. Which one is exclamatory? It can be what or how. Again, what an extraordinary performance that was. Question 4 is find the emphasizing adjective. Which one is emphasizing? Whichever one puts pressure on noun will be emphasizing. He showed absolute commitment to the project. Question 5 says rewrite the sentence using an exclamatory adjective. It is a magnificent building. This is a sentence and you have to make exclamatory adjective using this. Question 6 says identify the emphasizing adjective. That was a complete disaster. You have to make emphasizing adjective using this. Question 7 says choose the correct exclamatory structure. Option A, how beautiful scenery. B, what beautiful scenery. C, what a beautiful scenery. D, how a beautiful scenery. Now you have to find which is the correct exclamatory structure and you have to give your answer of the same as well. Question 8 says identify the emphasizing adjective. Whichever is emphasizing adjective, you have to find. It was pure nonsense. It was pure nonsense. Question 9 says, fill in the blank with an appropriate emphasizing adjective. Now you have to put the word from your side, which one is emphasizing adjective, which is going to be. It was dash foolishness to ignore the warning. It was dash foolishness to ignore the warning. The word emphasizing adjective you have to select from your side. Now question 10 says transform into an exclamatory sentence. The night is extremely cold. This is a simple sentence and you have to make it exclamatory sentence. Now question 11 we are going to discuss, which says convert the noun in brackets into an appropriate adjective. In the bracket you will get a noun. You have to make using that noun into an adjective. You can use suffix and make it an adjective. He gave a speech full of dash. Bracket, there is word confidence. This is noun, you have to make it adjective. Always remember. Question 12 says, again from noun to adjective you have to make. Fill in the blank using the adjective form of the noun in brackets. The king was known for his dash decisions. In bracket there is noun wisdom and you have to make it adjective. How will you do? You have to make your attempt. Question 13 we are going to discuss, which says again from noun you have to make adjective. We have discussed in part 2. The army showed great dash courage during the battle. So courage over here is noun, you have to make adjective and then you have to reach out to your answer. Alright, now I am expecting that you have attempted your answers and now we are going to discuss the answers of the same in detail with explanation in the coming slides. Now, question 1 was identify the emphasizing adjective in the sentence. There's a sentence, you have to find emphasizing adjective. It was sheer luck that saved the company from bankruptcy. Now, the word over here is sheer, which is emphasizing adjective because it's putting a kind of pressure on the noun, which is luck. So, sheer is emphasizing adjective because it strengthens the noun. It is talking more about noun. It is putting pressure on this noun, the luck, meaning it was nothing but luck, pure luck, without effort or strategy. Alright, now question 2 says, choose the correct option. This is the very book I was searching for. And you have to find which kind of adjective there is. Solution will be B, emphasizing adjective. This will be very, will be emphasizing adjective. Because very is used here not an intensifier but to emphasize identity, meaning exactly this book. So it is putting a kind of pressure on it. Hence, it functions as an emphasizing adjective. So it is emphasizing adjective here, the word very. Now question 3 we are going to discuss, which says identify the exclamatory adjective in the sentence. What an extraordinary performance that was. Solution will be extraordinary. So extraordinary over here will be exclamatory adjective. Why it will be so? In exclamatory sentences beginning with what or how, the adjective describing the noun performance, noun over here is performance, in the sentence expresses strong emotion. Here extraordinary shows admiration. Question 4 says, find the emphasizing adjective. He showed absolute commitment to the project. This is a sentence and we have to find which one is emphasizing adjective. The word is absolute because it's putting a kind of pressure on the noun commitment. In the explanation section, we are going to discuss absolute intensifies commitment, indicating total or complete dedication. Total or complete dedication. So commitment is noun and absolute will be the answer. Rewrite the sentence using an exclamatory adjective. It is a magnificent building. And solution will be what a magnificent building it is. So we are using what over here as exclamatory adjective. To form an exclamatory sentence, we use a structure what, then a or an, then adjective, noun, subject, followed by verb in the end. This is how we make exclamatory sentences. So with what, with this word what, we started the sentence. Question 6 says, identify the emphasizing adjective. That was a complete disaster. So emphasizing adjective over here will be complete because it's putting pressure on the noun disaster. Complete emphasizes the noun disaster, meaning it was total or not partial. Question 7 says, choose the correct exclamatory structure. We have 4 options on the screen. The solution will be option number B, what beautiful scenery. You have to remember, you don't have to use A with it. What a beautiful scenery. No, that will be wrong. So option C won't be the answer. Answer will be B, what beautiful scenery. Why this will be the answer? What beautiful scenery? Because scenery is uncountable. We can't count it. So we do not use A with it. So correct structure will be what plus adjective followed by uncountable noun. Question 8 says, identify the emphasizing adjective. It was pure nonsense. So emphasizing adjective will be pure because pure is putting pressure on the noun nonsense. Let's talk in explanation. The word pure emphasizes the noun nonsense, meaning it was nothing but nonsense. It was nothing but nonsense. So pure over here will be emphasizing adjective. Now question 9 says, fill in the blank with an appropriate emphasizing adjective. It was dash foolishness to ignore the warning. We can use over here utter. So it was utter foolishness to ignore the warning. Utter foolishness. Why we use utter foolishness? Because utter foolishness means complete foolishness. Utter is commonly used with negative nouns for emphasis, and foolishness is again a negative noun over here, so we have used utter with it. Now question 10 says transform into an exclamatory sentence, the night is extremely cold. Solution becomes how extremely cold the night is. Exclamatory we have to make. We have started with the word how, or we can use what also, which we've discussed in the chapter as well. What an extremely cold night is. We can form exclamatory sentences using how plus adjective, then subject followed by verb, or we can also use what plus an and adjective followed by noun. Now question 11 says noun will be given in the bracket and you have to make adjective, convert the noun in brackets into an appropriate adjective. He gave a speech full of dash, the noun in the bracket is confidence. We have to make adjective using this. So we can say he gave a speech full of confident ideas. The word has become confident over here. Or he gave a confident speech. In the explanation, let's talk. The noun confidence changes into the adjective confident. So confidence became confident over here. We remove CE from the end and added T in the end to make it adjective. Hence confident. Now fill in the blank using the adjective form has come. The question has come on your screen. The king was known for his dash wisdom decision. So wisdom is noun, you have to make adjective and it will become wise. The king was known for his wise decision. Now you have to remember it has become wise. We did not use any suffix to it. The noun wisdom becomes the adjective wise. This is an example of irregular transformation. This is irregular transformation, always remember. Not formed by adding full or al in the end as suffix. We haven't added anything as such. We have used a different word for it because it is irregular kind of example. Now question 13 we've had is, again noun will be given and you have to make adjective using that. The question is, the army showed great dash courage during the battle. So courage is noun, you have to make adjective using that. The army showed great courageous spirit during the battle. So courage, noun has become courageous, which is adjective. Or the army was courageous during the battle. Now the noun courage becomes adjective courageous by adding ous in the end as suffix, and we made the noun courage as the adjective courageous. Now that was the solution that we have discussed. All the solutions we have covered now up to 13. We'll meet again in another video. Till then, take care and thank you.